guys, it's Heather from Remax Signature Homes, your favorite local realtor, and I'm here today doing my segment of Homes by Heather's Happenings right here in my hometown, Oradell, New Jersey. And today we're going to be featuring Chef Tony. He's also a local Oradellian, and I am so excited to tell you about his new venture. His food is phenomenal and he is amazing. Come along with me. Hi guys, thanks for joining us today on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Oradell, my favorite town. And we're here today with my favorite chef, Chef Tony.
Hey, how you doing today?
Great, so good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem. I thought we'd sit down, have a little lunch, and talk about what's going on.
A little? This is enough food to feed all of Oradell, and it looks so beautiful.
No, these are just some of my favorites. You know, stuff I grew up with, and stuff that I like to promote, and stuff that I like to sell. You know, the lasagna bolognese it's a classic lasagna bolognese as if you were in Italy.
Beautiful.
The Neapolitan style pizzas, and just garlic bread. Who didn't grow up having garlic bread?
Yeah, Italy second to my Oradell first, Italy second.
Well, I'd say this is more Jersey garlic bread than Italian garlic bread.
It looks
but,
amazing.
It's pretty tasty.
It looks amazing. So, Chef, all this food can be brought to your home, is that right? Tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, what we're doing, the best way to look at it is I'm your private chef that doesn't live in your house and doesn't trash your kitchen.
Sounds good to me.
I bring you what you want, when you want. I ask for 24 to 48 hours notice prior, because everything is bought fresh, made fresh to order.
That's
So
important.
you're getting food that's basically from the stove to the door, just like when your grandmother used to cook for you.
Amazing, amazing. So tell us a little bit about your past. You are a chef, obviously very trained. So where did you train and where were you working?
Well, you could say I've been a professional executive chef for over 35 years.
Wow.
But it didn't start there. It started when I was 5 years old. I had two grandmothers, both were born and raised in Italy. One was from Calabria, the other one was from Naples. And at the age of 5, I was in the kitchen with them, tied to their apron, helping them and cooking with them. And it just showed me the passion about cooking and how when you put food on a table, it brings people together. And I came from that very large, crazy, stereotypical Italian-American family where it was yelling and screaming at the tables. And
Where
so
was
on.
that?
Well, my mother's side, they were in Fairview,
Okay.
and
Bergen County?
that was the big one, and that was the big family. And what happened was on Saturday nights, all the aunts and uncles would go out
Okay, Saturday night is the go out night.
and dropped all the kids off at my grandmother's. There was 9 of us, and we'd all fit into 2 small bedrooms and 2 small beds. And the crazy thing was my mother's mother, Mary, both of my grandmothers were named Mary, but she'd wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning before all let everybody else sleep. She'd say, Anthony, come on. You gotta start cooking. And we'd start making the Sunday meal.
So I know Sunday was early, but this is really early.
Well,
We're talking the night before.
We had to make breakfast for everybody. We had to get the sauce going.
Right.
We had to go to the store if we needed to go to the store.
A lot to do.
And that was basically it. And she wouldn't let me go out and play with my cousins until the meal was almost ready.
You loved it, come on.
Oh, of course. I was her favorite. And then on my father's side, I was the only grandchild until I was 10. So I was the golden child. And in the summers, my grandparents had a house on the Jersey Shore, and I would spend the summers with them. And all I would do was be in the kitchen.
But you cooked down there too.
Oh yeah, I was in the
Take it
kitchen
with you.
with my grandmother. I was in the garden with my uncle, and then I went to the beach. It was great.
That's great. And you said, let me do this. You obviously took that with you, and you went to school to even elaborate. Not that, I bet you Mary could have taught those classes, huh?
She would have rocked them, I'll tell you that. But, growing up, well, my father, he still works. He's a cardiothoracic surgeon. And, when you have a father that's a doctor, it's you feel obligated to give it a shot. didn't work out so well. I gave it a shot, and after being in college for 2 years, my grades were miserable. I just wasn't understanding anything. I'd walk into an organic chemistry lecture hall, and you'd be there for 3 hours, and I'd walk out, and it was like my brain transported somewhere else, and nothing retained
Back
in my
to
head.
Daddy's kitchen.
And then I was fortunate that the college I was going to had a really good hotel restaurant management program.
That was meant to be.
And yeah, I just transferred into that, and it just clicked.
What school was this?
University of Denver in Colorado.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I can't do this. And he said, Anthony, he goes, I don't care if you're a garbage man, just be the best garbage man you can be. You know, just whatever you decide to do, just put your all into it. And I said, well, I want to cook.
So you went to their program.
I transferred to hotel restaurant management. The light turned on. I was getting A's, B's. My dad was freaking out. You know, he's like, wow, okay, this is it. And then after that, I worked in the industry for a few years. And then I finally got into a restaurant that had like a chef who was really high-end
Was
restaurant.
it there in Denver?
It was in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It was a
Okay.
ski resort that's northwest. I became a professional ski bum after I graduated
I've been
from
to
college.
Denver, high altitude.
And,
I remember that.
And then I was with this chef, and he was like, you have this natural ability to me. You just take on to this like people I haven't seen. He goes, you need to focus on this. You need to, cut your hair, stop following the Grateful Dead, and get yourself
Good
into
advice.
get yourself into the Culinary Institute of America.
Okay.
And I transferred
So
to
we took it a
Honors.
step up a notch.
Yeah, and then I focused on that, and I got my associate's degree in culinary arts. And then I've been, I was chained to a stove in New York City for over 20 years.
Over 20 years, and then last March, tell us what restaurant were you at, and what happened
I
that
went-
brought you here to being able to bring food to people's tables.
I worked for Shelley Fireman, who has a number of restaurants in the city, and I was working at his largest Italian restaurant called Trattoria dell'Arte.
Okay.
I was there for about
Know
6
that.
years, and then the pandemic.
Where are they
came.
located?
Right across from Carnegie Hall on 7th Avenue between 56th
yes.
and 57th. And I was there and loving it, and after 6 years of being there, we were gearing up for Valentine's Day, and it was really busy, and
About a year ago.
yeah, and we just banged out Valentine's Day. It was crazy, and then it seemed like 2 weeks after that, or a week and a half after that, the vice president of the company came and said, we have to shut down.
And
Okay.
back then, would they say 2 weeks? Here we are a year later.
Yeah, they said, just we're going to close for a few weeks.
We all heard
let's,
that.
Let's clean everything up, pack everything up, put it away, do what you got to do, and then we'll assess the situation in a couple weeks.
So 2 weeks turned into,
A year,
and here we are.
and still, there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. I believe that. I bet you Grandma Mary believed that too.
But you can only wait so long, and this is what I'm doing for now, and it's what I love.
Sounds
I
like
get
it's going to be a little bit more than just for now.
Again, this is what we're doing. And I believe in taking it day by day, and if it works, you go, and there's always an opportunity for something. And if you put your heart and soul and passion into what you do, you'll be fine in whatever you do.
I agree. So you decided, I'm going to start this business, because you were about how far into being home did you say, that's it, I'm going to do my own thing, I love doing this, and let's put my own spin on it?
We started in October.
Okay,
We
so pretty recently.
and then November it grew, December it
Of
grew.
course, holiday time, perfect.
January's a little lull, but then
I think I saw you had a Super Bowl menu.
oh yes.
See, there's always a reason, right, Tone?
The craziest day was Thanksgiving. We did a Thanksgiving menu. and
Amazing.
that was
That put you on the map.
Yeah, the house was on fire.
The roof is okay. That's great. So now, it's how do I want to pronounce it
A
correctly?
Sinapura, just like it's spelled.
Sinapura Catering and Events, Chef Tony.
No party's too big, no party's too small.
Did you hear that, guys? So some of the things that that you said, we were talking a little bit about this. You bring dinner to people for the week. Maybe it could be a dinner party for the evening, a class, a ladies' night out. Tell us the different things you offer.
Like I said, I have a menu, and people look at the menu, and if that's what they want, that's what they get. They pick and choose from that. I you know, personally talk to each one of my clients and walk them through the menu. But if there's something they want that's not on the menu, I make it.
Right.
I make it. I don't care.
Right.
It's cooking.
Like you
I
said,
cook.
like having your own personal chef.
You know, it just makes it a lot easier on people where no fuss, no muss. It comes hot, or if they don't want it to come hot, I could just keep it cool and I give them directions on reheating.
Mm-hmm.
Other people lately they've been doing is they travel on weekends. They go away for the weekend, and I take everything and I put it in a vacuum seal bag,
Okay.
and they just put it in their cooler and they
That's
take
great.
it away.
That's a wonderful feature.
Yeah, that's like if you're going away for the weekend, you don't want to cook, you want to ski, or you just want to walk around and hang out and not have to worry
And
about
when you
anything.
come back, the food will be waiting for you and ready to go.
It's ready to go. It's ready to go.
Great.
You know, and I'm doing cooking classes now, which I really like. Some on Zoom, some in people's homes. I'm doing personal dinners, you know, where I come to your house and cater and cook. I have a few parties for this month and next month. Birthday parties, boys' night parties.
That's what I said. I want to do something with the realtors, where we could do like a cooking night in, and we're going to talk about that. Also great for closing gifts. I mean, what's better than that? So we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because friends of mine, one reason why we took off so much is because, you know, we don't really advertise. We just go, you know, through referrals.
Right.
But what people have been doing is they enjoyed the meal so much when they got it, they sent it to a friend as a gift.
Oh, right.
I want you to feed my friends tonight
Amazing.
on me, and I'd feed them, and then this is amazing. We want you to feed our friends, and it just trickled down, and it just, you know, it's like pouring gas on a fire.
You got that right. You're hot, Anthony. You're hot chef. So happy to sit here and talk with you today.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to dig in.
Eat.
Manja, manja. What does Grandma Mary say?
Shut up and eat.
There you had it, guys. So follow us. Let's order from our chef over here. Have him feed for you, your friends, your family, events, you name it. He's here for you. He'll come to your house, and check us out on. Why don't you tell us about your YouTube channel? The best way to get in touch with you.
Best way to get in touch with us is to call us direct, text, email. You know, my phone's always on. I'm always answering it.
And we'll put that on when we do this. If you want to also just give a shout out.
I have a Facebook, which is Chef Tony Asinapura. I have an Instagram, Chef Tony ACI. I have a YouTube channel, Chef Tony's Cooking School. And I have a website, listentothechef.com. Each one of them gives you ways of getting in touch with me, and we could talk about events, catering, or just having a good time.
Sounds good to me. Bye for now. Manja. That was amazing. So, thanks so much for joining us today. And remember, for all your home needs, buying, selling, renting, whatever. Catering. Commercial space. We got to get that too. We need to get you.
Sick of renting. I want my own.
You got that right. You're a smart cookie chef and a darn good cookie. And anyway, so in order to get in touch with me, text the word hurricane to 21000 for my free e-card, and all my information, all my links will go right into your phone. I'll be having our segment on there as well, so you can check us out there. And my website, www.heatherthehurricaneremaxrealtor.com, or just call me the good old-fashioned way, 917-440-3767. Thanks so much. See you around.